In this video, I'm going to explain you a bit of reorganization with the user accounts that we did for the Lisfinity team. So let's start immediately. If we go to the users section and let's see one of the users, let's it be an admin. And if we scroll to the account type, as you can see for now, we have seller account, business account, and buyer account. Okay, let's go through each one of them. By the default setup, the default first account upon the user registration will be buyer account. You can change that from the Lisfinity options. Go to the register setup and choose the default account type after registration. If you set it to seller or vendor, as you can see here, this business should be vendor. We will change that for the next update. But except for that, everything else will be the same. If the seller is a default account, the user won't be able to become buyer ever unless if an admin does it through here. So if the default is business or vendor account, it will not be the user will not be able to go back the tree unless an admin does it through here. So the first step of the accounts is the buyer account, then the second step is the seller account, and the third step is business account. Let's showcase you how that works in the real time on the live site. Okay, let's set it up to default options and let's go and register to the site. Register. Let me just, okay, phone can stay. Tester, test, phone number, doesn't matter really. Agree, sign up, username exists, tester error. I guess that will be okay. As you can see, now we are buyer account. We don't have an option to submit an ad. We don't have option to change the business details and any other related to the ad submittings. We don't have packages or sorts. In the future versions of the theme, we will add a new section called messages so that we can access messages through there too. For now, messages for the buyers will be displayed in the notification, and by clicking on the link you will be able to access them. As you can see, he can become premium. For now, he can access the restricted categories and receive the special offers. In the next releases, we'll be adding more and more possible options for you to choose and possible advantages to become a premium profile. For now, the biggest one is that if you opt to have restricted categories on the site, buyers can access them only if they are premium profiles, if you set up your site like that. For now, so this is the first step in the user accounts. If at some point this user decides to publish the ads to sell something, he can go to the next step and become a seller. Everything will be the same, but he will have options to become a seller and post the ads. Okay, now we are the seller, and as you can see, we have dashboard with statistics, we have listings, overview, packages, become premium. That is a bit different for the businesses, vendors only. For the sellers, premium is the same. At the moment, the premium profile has the same benefits exactly as the buyer. We have earnings if the commissions are being done through the site, Stripe account, and commissions if we are expecting any. Okay, we have 2 bookmarks and subscriptions, same as the buyer. Okay, the next step that we can do is we can become vendor. why vendor is useful? It is useful if you have many ads and you wish to manage them. They will in future have agents features and many more that will be only possible to vendors. I have point. One of them is that subscriptions subscription packages. Let me just click to become a vendor. As you can see, we have business details. For now, that is the biggest change. But in the future, if a vendor purchase, I have this package because I added that any user that becomes any new user will receive a premium package. That is just my setup. For you, it may be a different. Okay, one of big new features in the next month, I think, will be from the time of this video release will be that if that subscription packages will be with them, it will be possible to automatically renew the ads you have. Great option for vendors on your site. If some vendor have hundreds of repeating ads, he will have and some classifies real world classified sites have many of them. And let's say if there are many listings and some products like pencils or I don't know, similar to that, will have to be renewed upon expiration manually. The subscription packages will allow that all of that will will be auto-renewed, automatically renewed. So your vendor buy premium subscription, and when the listing is 1 day, for example, near expiration, it will be automatically renewed. So a great new feature. So that's the basics of the user accounts. Let's see this new user account, test error. Okay, the important thing here is that we opted for this because of many requests we received by our customers to have the buyer account private or seller account, that we called it personal, and vendor or business accounts separated. But we opted that if you wish only to have vendors or the same profiles, you set default account type after registration to vendor, and none of your users will ever be able to become seller or buyer account unless as an admin you change them through here. Okay, hope that everything was clear, and if any comments or further explanation is needed, just let us know in the comments. Thank you very much.